you can't even get it. Maxed Hardcore Iron Man, and we didn't even die to fire twice. Only once were we bested by fire. Charge! Balls! I teleported! What? That's small. Boom! Oh my god! What the fuck? I'm critting. That's it. Done. Let's go! Yes! That's an 80 solo. Done. Woo! Dude! Did I win? Yes! Let's freaking go, dude! That is a level 78 combat Zuk Cape completed. There we freaking go, dude. That's the record. Let's go, dude. Oh, that was so sick. Come on, that was so sick. We're going to the bone zone, baby. We ball. What? Do you think there's an increased drop chance if you kill him with the cores? Oh! This one's for the believers. Here we go. Yes! Oh my god! For the believers! Yes! Let's go! Eldritch crossbow done! For the believers! Rise up! We're green! Let's go, dude. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go! Let's freaking go, dude! Yes! Okay, back to the G! Quick! Are you ready? 3, 2, done! Yes! Boom! It's done! We are tall and bony, baby! Yes! We did it! We did it! We got the Mystery Combo! Yes, dude! Necromancy is a brand new combat style, released into RuneScape on August 7th, 2023. You get both of these in one tick, I'll sub. Done. Go. Done. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can go. Good afternoon, gamers. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Chat, I am not gonna lie, I am very tired today. But we have a job to do. We have a limited window of time today to get a Zuk Cape. That is the objective. We are going to be gripping it and ripping it. I think it's going to be incredibly difficult, but last night off stream, I did a couple things. First off, I got 25,000 brilliant energy so I can make some divine charges. Good. Second thing, I got 90 crafting, because there's no worse feeling than getting a Zuk Cape and not being able to make it. But you might be thinking, Ryan, why 90 crafting? Why not get 87 and use a crafting potion? Isn't that just easier? And to answer your question, it would be easier. You're right. But that's not the only reason I'm training crafting. Because you will see here that at level 93 crafting, the level we can boost to with a crafting pot, we have dinosaur hide armor. I am going to become a dinosaur. A piece of gear that has never been used in RuneScape history. And that is how we're going to defeat Zuk. What's good, everybody? Welcome in. All my meetings this morning went well, by the way, which is good. I spent an hour on the phone with my mom. That was good. I spoke with Anna. That was good. I got 84 divination. That was good. I can't complain, man. We are in a good place. But yeah, so in order to make dinosaur hide, I actually don't know. Okay, I can make a top. No. I can make... I have 6 hide.
I mean, I could make... What piece do I want? Oh, man. With 5. I mean... We could do boots and pants. I think we do boots and pants. Because I have Acto gloves. Yeah, okay, so we do boots and pants. But yeah, welcome everyone, how are we doing? Also, dude, are my game sounds even working? I think they are, they're just quiet. Nice. Zuk today, yes, we are doing Zuk today. But yeah, welcome everyone. I hope everyone is good and well. I still can't believe that we managed to finish Invention. Despite having terrible relics. 120 Invention. Gripped and ripped. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone is doing well. What's a Twitch offering all these deals now that September is over? I actually don't know. Something I noticed, though, that I found out I'm allowed to do, which I didn't actually realize. Wait, do I have more galley seeds? Hell yeah, I do. Okay, sorry. Step 1 is we need to plant these because they don't insta-grow. So let's start there. That is the first thing that we'll be doing today. But yeah, sorry. One of the things that I realized is I can actually do a sub promo where I can make subs cheaper and then I front the cost of the additional subs. And I thought that was really cool. So as a heads up, we are definitely going to be doing that at some point. I didn't know I could do that. Shout out Twitch. That's actually a cool idea. How did you get 120 invention? I just did discoveries and I leveled up 1 weapon. Okay. Oh, other thing I'm going to do, chat. I'm re-rolling this Dagonoth King's Reaper because I'm never going to finish it. I'm going to take Queen Black Dragon. The reason being, there's one other piece of our puzzle that is very important. So, first off, we're getting Dinosaur Hide. In order to use the Dinosaur Hide, I need 2 Augmenters. Let's go to the Invention Guild and see if we can get 2 Augmenters. 1 for my weapon, and 1 for my new piece of Dinosaur Hide gear. Okay? That's the start point. Any group activities say, I'm getting a Zuk Cape, because I'm tired of doing no damage, and the Zuk Cape is going to help. So, what do I need to make 2 Augmenters? I need a bunch of enhancing components. Okay, that's orbs and books. And then I need some powerful components as well. Easy. Absolute simplicity, chat. We could do that handily. Banker's Note seems very convenient other than the fact that it's absolutely garbage. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. There are components of it that I really love. I like the part where I can bank from anywhere. I know this is your job, but it's crazy your second character is further ahead than the one I've worked on since the start. We've been cooking. We've been cooking a little bit. Wait, so do I get powerful components out of these? I think I do, right? We should double check, probably. But yeah, we've also put in 51 hours into this account, so we've played a bit. Enhancing, which we needed. Yeah, okay, cool. Man, I can't wait to get to the point where we can PvM on this account. It's going to help so much. Talk to Zav. And then for powerful components, it's orbs and books, right? No. That was enhancing components. Yeah, so what do we do for powerful components? Sorry. Staves. Magic armor. Ah, very good. Okay, so we do a shipment of books. Okay. And then I'll do a shipment of tops. Yeah, this probably works. There we go. Bank those. Yeah, dude, at least the banker's note works for stuff like this. Like, this would be more painful without the banker's note, without a doubt. And then because we're level 120 in Vetch 2, we should have really good junk chance reduction. So we should actually be able to get good components out of this, hopefully. Bro, I freaking hope. Let me double check that I can even get powerful components. Yes, I can. Okay, sick. Let's get some comps, chat. Do you see the progress rates we get posted to Twitter? Yes, I did. Interesting. Ryan, my new account has a restriction, which is no wiki allowed. That's crazy. Viking, what's good? Nathan, thank you for the stream streak. Tommy, thank you for the stream streak. I appreciate it. Yeah, anywhere, quote. Get the 120 invention cape. Oh, yeah, that's true. Can I afford it? Bro, I could barely afford it. Star coming up in 9 minutes? Yeah, we'll see. If I'm Zuk ready in 9 minutes, we're just going to go to Zuk. But if I'm not Zuk ready, I could hit the star. Hi, Cass, what's good? How are you? You've been doing the Holy Grail quest for 2 hours. Well, that sounds very fun, doesn't it? Be right back. 1 second. Okay, we're back. But yeah, I've had a pretty productive day so far. It's been good. Coin pouch reflecting his height. Dude, in my Discord general chat, bro, I pulled up and I saw this. Someone reported that there was a penguin in my house. Anyway, one day, chat, I'm gonna ban everybody. And then I'm gonna leave this terrible place. Bro, I am not getting these enhancing components. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. Wait, you know what I realized? Hold. I feel like my hair isn't adequately spiked for a stream. I'm gonna fix that really quick. Sorry, my hair was too floppy for a stream. I know Pup is part of the floppy gang, but I am not. Okay, let's go. We're actually doing okay on components. Yeah, it's not bad. This'll work. I'm up massive, got laceration with 70 scraps off restoring my offhand Kopesh. Congratulations. Wait, Secret has been killing dinosaurs? Is that what people with unlimited DPM and lifesteal do? Someone clip that out of context? No, he'll tell you he's part of the floppy gang. It's like an actual well-known thing. It's factual. Offhand, I started shifting tubes. Ah. Wait, is the offhand the one that's impossible to get? Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Wait, I need one more enhancing component, don't I? Because it's 8 per. No, it's 7 per? I think I need more. Man, I'm just so glad that this is part of leagues. What would I do? I'm going broke. Nathan Rod skipped no love body legs, got the last energy, ran out, teleported Falador, and now I have legs. 41 energy and 1 unstable. Oh no, so you gotta go back. Hey, Metaminer. David, 2 months. Appreciate it. Desperately need that scavenging perk. Yeah, I think we'll get it today, to be honest. It's gonna be like scavenging too, but yeah, so I need 16 enhancing components, which we have. Okay, I need tensile parts I have. I need base parts I do not have. I need flexible parts, which I don't have. Bows. Wait, could I get both of these from shield bows? I think it's possible. Hold the phone. I think I might be able to. Wait, what? Shield bows. Okay. They have tensile and flexible, but no base. Okay, got it. Star in 5 minutes. Yep. I see the star. Oh, these guys are expensive. Oh, no. Dude, I'm gonna go broke. Okay. So that'll be those. And then for precise for base parts. Base parts are weapons with hilts, right? You'd say a black longsword has a hilt, right? Surely. Oh my god, I'm gonna go broke. Dude, I'm glad we're PVMing today. If not, I think we'd actually be cooked. All this just to make a couple augmenters. That's okay, though. We'll make it work. Yeah, welcome everyone. How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday. Dude, I'm so excited. I get to see my friends today. That's good. I haven't really done anything social since Leagues came out, so that's going to be good. Chat, I made stuffing earlier today. It actually went reasonably well, to be honest with you. I thought we did okay. I thought we did all right. Like, that looks like stuffing. That's fine. It looks a little pre-digested, perhaps, but not bad, right? This playthrough clearly shows how much better some perks are than others. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm literally in the trenches. You're going to see when we go to Zuk today. I can't deal damage. I am almost tier 7, and I cannot deal damage. It is scary bad. From a box or how wait? Very much from a box. Time has been of the essence. No, see, last year I made homemade mashed potatoes, but you couldn't even legally call them mashed potatoes because by volume, there was more cheese and butter than potatoes by weight. Sorry, by weight. Which was hype. And it took me like 6 hours to make them. They were delicious, but this year I didn't have as much time, obviously, because of leagues that I wanted to make sure we were streaming today, so. How has Bangers open? It has actually been horrifically bad. Raid should have gotten Gricko effect for all abilities. It needs damage. Nothing that this perk does gives me damage. Also, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna make it to the star, which is fine. I have lots of base parts. I have lots of bendy bits. Perfect. Okay. Gold cloaks, pull up. Is it Canadian Thanksgiving? Next week, yeah. Dude, yeah, my Reddit post of me dropping an F-bomb, chat. Bro, it got so many upvotes, I was surprised the mods didn't remove it for self-promotion. I shouldn't, but come on, man. But yeah, dude, it was like the #2 post from Leagues since Leagues launch. It's got like 600 upvotes. All right, Gold Cloaks, World 285. Also, there are spots in the friends chat if anybody wants to pop in. Cyber Master Glue spam after star. Gonna open 250. Ooh, sick. Early stream today. Yeah, just for scheduling reasons. We had to go live a little earlier today because I am going to a dinner party with my friends this evening. And my brother. Wait, I don't have PVM gear. Oh no, wait. Royal crossbow, royal bolts, glory. Yeah, that'll be fine. Whatever. What's the worst thing that could happen, chat? Okay, sorry. I was checking my phone. You forgot your gear. Saved. Good thing I'm a bank. Ow. I'm hit. How did my meetings go this morning? They went really well, yeah. Yeah, meetings went well, and then while I was making the stuffing, I also called up my mom, and I spent an hour talking with her. She's struggling a little bit, because she's got a few days left to rank her long-term care home solutions. And it's been very stressful, because she's a very, what's the word? She's a very overly considerate person, and her ranking right now is in part based on minimizing the amount of time people will have to take to come visit her. But it's like the difference between 5-minute drive and 12-minute drive kind of stuff. So I basically had to respectfully yell at her to be selfish. I was like, Mom, you're going to be here 24/7, 7 days a week. You are not going to be allowed to leave. People who want to visit you are going to visit you. Like, you gotta, yeah, anyway, so we had a nice discussion there, but we made some good headway. I think we've got our top 4 figured out. It's kind of like ranking colleges, actually. But yes, I spent an hour on the phone with her. Had a nice chat with Anna afterwards as well. Had a shower. I did laundry today. I had pizza for breakfast. It's not so bad. And we're back. Friendsgiving question mark. So yeah, Friendsgiving. Wait, I should probably open my bank and grab some sharks. Sorry. Friendsgiving is, it's a thing where you do Thanksgiving with your friends. So usually the way that it works here is like, if you do it, everybody usually brings something. It's like this year I brought stuffing. Someone brought last year I brought mashed potatoes. But yeah, you basically bring something, a food item, a dessert, whatever, and then you show up and you have a nice meal with your friends. That's it. Why is she going to a long-term care home? So she has a rare form of Parkinson's that is extremely terminal. So right now she still has a good amount of like agency. So she's working with me to make decisions on what to do when she loses a lot of her ability to do things. Because that comes with it comes with a lot of things, including like there are dementia components, there are a lot of mental components there too, and a lot of physical ones too. So eventually she will have to be in one of these places. So, yeah, I'm doing a lot of cheerleading. I'm not gonna lie. Just a lot of trying to get excited about little things like that to, you know, help her feel normal and okay about it. But yeah, I don't talk about this very much, but I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's okay. Thank you, though. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I'm her, like, living will person. So what that means is, while she is alive, decisions about her health, her care, that effectively falls to me. So I'm spending a lot of time talking with her to make sure that I know exactly what her wishes are before she stops being able to make those decisions. So yeah, we've been going through that for about 3-ish years. But yeah, I don't talk about it much though, because obviously, you know, I think for a lot of people, this stream is an escape from the real world. So what? Wait, what? No, I already got my sack. Oh, this one is ended later. Oh, I got it. But yeah. It's a good reminder that sometimes content creators that you watch have other stuff going on. No, I already got my sack, chat. All right, ready? Bang, bang, salvage, big sack, hunter brawlers. Oh my god, these are gonna go so hard at BGH. I am actually gonna use those. Genuinely, I'm going to use those. Dementia's gotta be a very scary thing to happen to someone who's got a high cognitive function their whole life. Yeah. It's tough too, because like my mom is a doctor. She's extremely smart. She's extremely, you know? I think the thing that's been worse, like for everyone else, she's doing great, but she's hyper aware of the changes in her cognitive ability. And that's really like, that's been honestly the hardest part is she'll forget someone's name or she'll have a conversation with you twice and then she'll realize it. And then she'll be like, wait, I already asked you that. And then she'll get sad. And it sucks. Like, that's literally the hardest part of it. Because, like, it's fine. Nobody minds. It's fine. But yeah. What do you mean you're not exclusively living for your entertainment? Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should refactor my priorities. What are the plans today? I'm getting a Zuk cape. And then I'm gonna drive 45 minutes to my friend's house and then eat turkey. And then drive back home. Watching this escape reality, but everyone will bet we're here either way. Appreciate it, yeah. I've got a good support system. Anna's the best, by the way, too. She's a very supportive person. That's also, like, people meme our, like, marriage thing and, like, oh, why did you get married before living together? Like, why did you do this tiny wedding that was really rushed? Like, what happened? But the whole reason we did that, by the way, and this is the only time I will talk about this, because ultimately it doesn't matter, and it's nobody's business. But the reason we did that is because we got my mom's diagnosis, and we realized that we didn't know how much time she had. So that is the reason we rushed my wedding, by the way. And the reason why we got married in my hometown in Canada. And Anna and her whole family came. And yeah, the full reason we did that was because of my mom's health. So anyway, Anna's kind of the goat. All right. Dude, right in the middle of that, Mika added the fell off emote. Mika, you're a menace. So you're a family go through that. Glad to hear Scott sound like you earlier. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, once again, I'm all good. It's just, you know, sometimes I'm streaming a little less, you know, sometimes I'm just sleeping in, and sometimes there's actually, you know, stuff going on. All right. Yeah, no, I thought I would mention that though, because people have been memeing a lot about Anna and I and how she's my like quote wife and all this stuff. But I do want to say, like, on the real, I'm cool with the jokes, but I don't want any of them crossing over to disrespecting her in any way, because she's an incredible person. And I genuinely would not be here without her. So yeah, I want to clarify that. All right. And now we can go back to making fun of me.
Sarah Doman.
All right. Anna is our wife. Oh no. There's no winning. There really is no winning. Okay, what do I put this in? Attack or strength? Dude, screw it, bro. I'm putting it in strength. I don't care that I'm level 28. Now I'm level 42. Whatever, man. All right, let's go get augmented and let's get on the perk. All right. Also called pulling a ninja. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That was a joke. That's too far. Does Anna play RuneScape? She does. She has a completionist cape and a master quest cape. I'm not seeing enough movement. Some people out here do disrespect it, but could use no one else's opinion, especially not true manners. Yeah, but at the same time, like, she's a person, right? I don't think it would be very nice for her if she came in here and just, like, saw people flaming her relentlessly. You know, like, that's the dynamic we have, but I don't know that it should apply to her necessarily. I was thinking about it earlier today. I was like, yeah, maybe not. Okay. I want you guys to know if these herbs are diseased, I'm literally quitting streaming. Saved. All right, it's crafting potion o'clock. Chat, it's time to become a dinosaur. What should I grow? Can I grow dwarf weed? Sure can't. Can I grow... maybe Ranar? Surely I can grow Ranar. Heck yeah, bro. Yo, we got that Ranar. What's the herb meta for people that didn't take Farming Relic? Okay, I'm gonna be very honest, and this is a bit of a truth nuke, and I'm sorry to say this. The meta for people that train Herblore that didn't pick the Farming Relic is to restart and pick the Farming Relic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in the gosh darn trenches. I'm 71 Herblore, and I've been fighting for my life. I don't know what the meta is. But whatever it is, it's not this. That's for damn sure. It's not good. Okay. I've got the Wargallies. I've got the vials of water. Sorry, the bad choices playthrough is getting to me a bit today. Go to the Dream of IA at 75. Wait, is there a farmer division? No. I don't think the IAans have a farming division. Okay, also, you guys are about to see personal growth. I hope you're ready. So you know how in the last playthrough, I went into the dark and took all this damage in Draenor, and it sucked? And you guys made fun of me. You were like, you idiot, get a light. And I was like, I don't have one. On this playthrough, summon Didymus the Lorehound, collect a lantern, it comes pre-lit, dismiss Didymus the Lorehound, go to Draenor, and we're going spelunking, chat, into the cave. You could have done this on the other account too. Yeah, but I didn't. See, that's the growth part. I could have, but I chose not to. So, when I become a dinosaur in a minute, what perks do I want on my dinosaur? I'm kind of feeling scavenging too. I need a rope. Oh, good thing I've got the banker's note. Oh, dude, it's so good. Hey. Watch it. Watch it, Cupard. Dude, I need to watch it. Do you guys think I should start being extra nice to Cupard? Because I know he's going to be a mod, possibly. Thank you for the primer. Appreciate it. How's your regular mod? I said if we hit 3,000 subs, I'd make you part of mod as a meme because we were like 500 off, and now we're 230 off. So, yeah, it's looking likely that that happens. If everybody drops a primer. All right. So here's the deal, chat. I've got the crafting pots. I've got the dino hide and the dino scales. So we're gonna crafting pot. What? Oh, I need to turn it into leather. And I need thread. Okay, sorry. Thread. Oh my goodness, think of the primers, guys. BVB Vine, Lucas, Villager, Horizon, Yuba, thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Figgy, thank you for the 11 months. Weird Waldo, thank you for 32, appreciate it. That's very kind. Dude, I can't wait to be a dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so stoked. Nairhood, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Holy moly. Okay, wait. It's a 1 in 10 from all of them. Okay, so there's no point going to higher tiers. All right, team. It's time to get an upgrade. Dinosaur pants. Okay. And then I can't afford the top. I could do the boots, though. I could do the boots. Let's do dino boots, too. And then when I'm 90 def, we'll go Acto gloves, dino boots, dino pants. We've got a Darok helmet. Oh my god. They look sick. What do the pants look like? Oh, I need to augment them first. Okay, ready? Yo! They look like winter pants. Like I look like I'm ready to go frolic in the snow. It's beautiful. All right, I'm about to augment the Royal Crossroad too, by the way. Yeah, we're cooking. There's no way we're not doing 800k DPM with this setup. What a fire fit. Someone said Eskimo looking ass. Hey, I look cool. And I will not be taking no for an answer. Okay. Okay, should I get perks? Yeah, let's get perks. Thank you, Suzu, for the primer. Appreciate it. My mom was a teacher, and apparently they had to talk about how that word is a slur now. Oh. Okay, good to know. So maybe we don't read Twitch chat when they say that word. Amazing. Good to know. It's not really a word that people say in Canada. Like, I've never heard it used derogatorily or non-derogatorily. Wait, now I'm kind of curious. I'm Googling it. Wait. Oh, you know it is, chat. You know it is. Because Edmonton's football team used to be called that, and now they're called the Elks. Uh-oh. Bro, can you imagine if that's what ends up getting me canceled? That would be ungood, perhaps. I live in Alaska, and everyone here says it. Yeah, I'm sure it depends on where you're from. Like, I'm not gonna lie, where I am, I don't think I've ever heard it used derogatorily. And yeah, but I'm sure it depends on where you are, right? Culture thing. Cool. All right. I need perks, chat. Do I want biting too? No, surely I want scavenging too. Okay, so I can do scavenging too. Did I win? Yep, scavenging too. Bro, the difference between this and having perfection is staggering. On the weapon, I think I want precise 3. Yeah, we're in the trenches, guys. We really are. Yeah, this is gonna be precise 3. I might not even be able to get precise 3. What? Eruptive 2, precise 2. Brother, no, I can't. Precise 2, eruptive 1, sure. Okay. Scavenging 2, good. And then we go mobile as a weapon gizmo. Yup. And then I've got one more free armor perk. Surely we do enhanced I'd rather do biting too. But biting 2 is gonna come with cautious. So then I can't auto-retaliate with pants on. Yeah, it comes with cautious. Shoot. Okay. Well, it's not a way to make something offensive. You could say nice weather, and so be like, oh well, Canada fires, don't think so. I mean, I'm not gonna pass judgment on what other cultures do or do not find offensive. It's okay. Like, there's a component of like you could either get mad that that's a slur, or you could say, I respect that some people find it offensive, so I'm just gonna use a different word. Like, I feel like that's the more reasonable approach. You don't need to argue with someone about why they should or shouldn't be offended by a thing. Just respect them. That's it. In my opinion. Okay. I've never understood the getting offended about people being offended by things, people. Like, it's not hard to just... I don't need to understand it to respect it, right? It's okay. Now, what I need to understand is, what the heck perk do I get? Can I get Debo? Maybe? That was a weapon because... I mean, I don't think this is going to be any better for me. It's actually somehow worse. Cool. Okay, what if we do... I have no perks, chat. Maybe we drop 5 faceted? Bro, crystal YOLO. Alright, if I get Crystal Shield 3, everyone has to subscribe. Are you kidding me, bro? I mean, I got the perk that I wanted, but... Pippin, I'm sorry. You don't get to eat this month. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's okay. All right. No, I didn't want to bank all my... Saved. Okay. Let's throw precise 2 eruptive 1 on the royal crossbow. Let's throw mobile on the royal crossbow. Let's throw scavenging looting on the dino pants. Let's throw enhanced devoted on the dino pants. I think I'm ready for Zuk. Okay, royal crossbow, good. Shield, good, that's good. I didn't mean to start a chat word here. Forgive me, it's okay, don't worry. I will say, guys, you can take it offline. If you guys want to get into philosophical debates about what freedom of speech looks like and talk about bald eagles in America, you can do so. Wait, is Pup streaming? I have an idea. Oh, he's not streaming. Shoot. Okay, what I would do is go to Pup's channel, okay? Drop a follow, turn on notifications, and when he goes live, take it to his chat, okay? Drop a follow on Pup, and then, yeah, you guys can take it to his chat, but we don't need it here. It's okay. Appreciate you guys. No, he'll like it, I promise. I'm actually just gonna start doing that, man. When people start getting very heated in chat, I'm just gonna send them to Pup. Pup can deal with it. I'm hitting the divert. I'm hitting the divert. It's okay. It's okay. We can also untime out everyone that got timed out, mods, if you're okay with that. It's okay. I have now said that we're gonna talk about RuneScape now. Yeah, we can untime out the timed out people. It's all good. Okay. Okay, so I've got my banker's note. Appreciate it, mods. Okay. Can I make anti-fires? Lanodime. Can I make Lanodimes? Do I have dragon skills? Brother! Chat, where do I get dragon skills? Where are my pants? Shoot! The pants that started all of this. Vials of water, 2. Taverly Dungeon? I'm gonna have to run through the whole thing. I've got mobile perk. Wait. Surely the Delver's Anklet will have... Brother! I have the agility skip. I'm the GOAT, dude. But yeah, no. I understand people getting very heated about this stuff. Here's my honest thoughts on all of it. There are plenty of places on the internet where you can infinitely argue with people you disagree with about things. This is not one of those places. And that applies to everybody too. That applies to my mods, that applies to the first time chatters, it applies to the last time chatters. It's okay. Once again, there are places where that's super appropriate. I would say like Pup's channel is a good example of that. I would definitely recommend doing it there. But we probably don't need you here. And also thank you in advance. Keep it to World 84 public chat. No, keep it in the Artisan's Workshop world. That's the real winning formula, chat. Okay. So, I think my Zuk setup is ready. I'm not gonna lie, I look absolutely giga chad. Are you kidding me? Okay, but there's one thing that I could use that would help just a teensy bit. There is a boss in RuneScape that has a 1 in 10 chance of giving me an upgrade. We're getting Onyx bolt tips from the QBD. I'm gonna make onyx bolts. The ammo save is definitely gonna work on them, and they're not gonna get used up every time they proc. And then we're gonna do Zuk with lifesteal. Because with melee, you get the lifesteal for free. With range, you gotta get your own. Let's go. I just love that with melee, I killed this phase in one ability. And with range, I did a whole rotation. Do you see that flame dodge, though? Holy crap, I'm actually insane. Hi, Coach, how are you? How do you get this RS3 timer? This is just live split. It's the program that speedrunners use for timing things and YouTubers use for thumbnails. Sorry, I feel like I'm taking 0 prisoners today. I am gonna get in trouble, chat. It's true, though. I mean, I do that shit, too. Okay. Kill the boss. Did I win? Another royal piece. Royal bolts. You know what? I'll actually take those super restores. Ryan, you did a sip of throat coat? Okay, just to set some boundaries here. How would chat feel about not commenting on the level of coating of my throat? But also, I did actually prepare a flask of throat coat. Here. Your wish is my command. Alright, it's coated. It's coated, chat. Don't worry.
You what?
Dude, this world is really laggy. Woo! Coating your throat on stream? Yeah, chat asked me to. What do you mean? I can't be a self-proclaimed man of the people. I will actually say, there's a pretty good synergy between the range relic and Banker's Note. Because with the Rage Relic, I'm able to deal no damage, so I've got no passive healing because Soul Split is literally doing nothing because it scales based on how much damage I'm dealing. So then Banker's Note is good, so I can just spam 300 food per kill at every boss. That's kind of a synergy. Kind of. The synergy is that they're both bad. Hey now, you wait until I have a Zuk cape. You wait. Oh. What? What's throat cord? Court is now in session? Bro, I'm literally guzzling food and I'm still dying. Wait, I'm lagging, dude. Guilty? I'm at your state-appointed throat attorney. You don't need to answer questions you don't think are throat necessary. Bro, my throat attorney? Why would the state appoint a throat attorney? Wait, is this how American politics work? I don't understand. Yes? Huh. Actual decent kill. Possible PR? Oh, except P1 sucked. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, I'd prefer to have one appointed for me. Bro, I'm getting a royal piece every kill. Dude, this would be a really funny time to find out that the royal piece on QBD's drop counter replaces the... replaces the... What's it called? Replaces the Onyx bolt tips. That would be very funny. I'm just glad I got the reaction I wanted out of him for calling out for drinking from a flask without the quest. I deserve it. That was clean. W movement. I think we win at Zuk, though. Also, Elliot, I know you were commenting on my lamp usage like 10 minutes ago. My thinking for the lamps is I may as well use it on skills I'm not going to train, because I know eventually I'm going to be 99 range anyway. All right, any Onyx bolters in chat? Bang. Let's go. We got Onyx bolt tips. So that's awesome. So 30 should be all we need, because if we have 95% ammo save, I think it would be crazy to expect that they didn't test Onyx bolts, right? Like, usually when you get the proc, you lose the bolt, but there's no way. So yeah, let's make some Onyx bolts. Yeah, so this should be like the equivalent of like 1,000 Onyx bolts. No, I'm being very genuine. There's no way that, like, you wouldn't add an ammo save and then not test it on one of the 2 kinds of ammo that exist. Do you know what I mean? There's no way. So let's make some rune bolts. Are there any quick quests that give you a lot of XP of your choice? World Wakes is the best one for sure. Okay, so here, feather the rune bolts, tip them, and then we've got Onyx bolts, 30 of them. Okay, and now I enchant them. What? Oh, sorry. It's enchant crossbow bolt. Do you need death runes? To enchant Onyx Bolts. All right. Onyx Boltsy! 10, 20, 30. Okay. So, this should give me more damage and more healing. What we need to do, though, is I'm just going to kill something really quick. Because I want to make sure that every time it activates, I don't lose the bolt. Because I shouldn't. With 95% ammo save, I should only lose a bolt every 20 activations. So why don't we go to, like, Abyssal Demons? Because I need them for a task anyway. Yeah, let's go kill some Abbey Demons. For 200 leak points. And let's just make sure the Onyx Bolts work. I'd honestly be very surprised if they didn't. So, yeah, but let's make sure before we go. Shay, thank you for the primer. Appreciate it. I am not losing bolts. Okay, sick. Okay, this is really good. Okay, so I am getting some heals, and I am not losing bolts. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, that actually, like, unironically, that saves the run. So we can actually PVM with Onyx Bolts. Oh, thank goodness, dude. Okay. Yeah, I was very nervous about this. But yeah, they work. So whenever they proc, you're going to see a little heal hit splat. And you're going to see that I do a little extra damage as well on those hits. Yeah, that's really good, actually. W. How many Abbey Demons do I have to kill? 30? Okay, let's just do it really quick. Yeah, that's actually such a W. It's unbelievable. Like, obviously, I'm not going to get a million procs, but that's fine. They work. The bolts work. The damage is so bad, sadly. I mean, it's better than 0, which is what I had before. Oh my god, I got the head! Wait, what? What does this do? What does it mean? I don't know. Is that 1 in 6,000? I don't know. I don't play this game. I can mount the head in my POH. Oh. Nice. Okay, that is 200 leak points, 91 ranged, and most importantly, the knowledge that the Onyx Bolts actually work. Huge. All right. So with that said, we did lose 1 bolt, but that's fine. I think it's Zuk time, chat. Okay, so I got Banker's Note. I've got food. Shield. How many do you want to unnote? Dude, getting a dialogue box on an item stack of 1 is so funny, bro. How many do you want to unnote? Well, I only have 1. So I would assume probably 1. That'd be my guess. All right, let's go. All right, team. Sorry, that was a long sigh. I know that this is going to hurt. I can buy Vamp Aura, though. Okay. We got Lifesteal at home. All right, let me bonfire, and then let's go. My new shoes. Of course, of course. I'll get them, I'll get them. Might go for glaives. Glaives are worse than a royal crossbow in leagues, so no, I will not be going for glaives until it's time to get chroming. It's worth going for 1 in 300 wyvern bow. If I get the Slayer level anyway, yes. If I don't, no. Okay. I think the setup's done. I don't have any range pots, but like I don't think I need range pots. I'm doing such a tiny amount of damage. I swear range pots aren't even gonna help. Pontifex ring. Senesin. Yeah, that's fine. So what do you guys think? How bad is this Zuk kill gonna be? I think it's gonna be pretty bad, to be honest. Is that enough food for the whole Zuk kill? What, 186 rocktails and 153 blubbers? Bro, I freaking hope so. Brother, that's a full invent of food for every wave. You don't know what a bolts are in my invent. Don't worry. All right, chat. As I've said before, no familiar. What would I bring? A beast of burden? I have the banker's note. In a world of kill or be killed. It's time to put on my dinosaur feet. A champion will soon arise. Let's go. I also don't have the devotion ability, by the way. In case you were wondering why I'm not devoing, it's because I don't have it. Because doing that quest once was bad enough. Wait, dude, did the looting perk get game healthed? Did I just get stone spirits off the looting perk? That's depressing. How am I gonna survive the triple? I got a plan. Don't worry about it. I don't need to get flawless to get cape either, right? He's gonna fail pizza phase? Yeah, that's the thing I'm most worried about, genuinely. Dude, at least the Royal Crossbow has nice range. Pizza phase, just eat. You can't. It's an insta-kill. Yeah, no, I actually don't know how I'm gonna do pizza phase. I've got to say, I'm liking these Onyx bolts, though. They actually seem to be really good. They're helping with damage a lot, too. All right, first challenge. Dude, I can't kill him. Yeah, that wasn't bad, actually. I've definitely paid for worse. You could, dude, I love that the chin effect is so bad that even in situations like this, where I'm attacking a dude next to other dudes, it just doesn't work. It's so bad. Okay. So I have to set up for this part, for sure. I don't have the defense level to use Natural Instinct. Okay. Do you guys think I can do 50k damage if I set up perfectly at a Death Swiftness? I think I can. Ready? Go. Dude, there's no way. Right? There's no way. Please. Jagex. Oh my god! I couldn't do 50k damage in a full Death Swiftness with all of my best abilities in tier 6. Bro, this is unconceivably bad. I used every fucking good ability. Every single one. I did a full rapid fire. I did a perfect 3-tick snipe. I used a dead shot. I used a snapshot. Bro, range is chopped. Bro, why doesn't the range relic do anything? This is insanity. Your bolts are low tier. No, they're not. They're tier 80. They're the same tier as my weapons, not the bolts. It's the combat style and the relic not doing anything. Okay, everything's fine. Sorry for cursing. I do apologize. Oh yeah, I don't have the level for barricade. Oh, that's gonna be difficult, isn't it? Okay, well, let's first go to our banker's note, unnote some super restores. All right, let's go. Hi, Bob. How are you? Do you have the level for Cade? I think I do, right? Yeah, I do. 81. Okay. What pants am I wearing? I'm wearing dino pants. Ow. Saved. Okay, we're fine. I feel like not having Devo doesn't matter if you're the Guzzle Goat. Wait! I made a mistake, chat. So my banker's note isn't gonna work while I'm in combat. So if I have to eat mid-wave, this wave I won't be able to. Because whenever I hit the button on it, what's gonna happen is it's gonna give me super restores. Yeah, that's kind of bad. And then whenever I use an item like Rocktails to unnote them, instead of just unnoting them, doing the thing that I want it to do, it's gonna open up a dialogue box that's gonna close because I'm in combat. So, okay, good. We're out of combat now. So now I can reconfigure it to... Dude, I gotta say, the gameplay on this Banker's Note, it's really fun. If you like 4-tick auto-attacking, you'll love this thing. All right, we're chilling. Oh, hi, Pup. Sorry. Yeah, Pup, I should probably... I owe you an explanation. Yeah, people were getting really into the weeds about, like, the culture of what's allowed anymore and what isn't allowed to be said anymore. And it was hurting my brain. So I told them, I pulled up your stream and I said, oh crap, Pup isn't streaming. I said, drop him a follow. And I said, take it up with him later. He would love to talk to you about it. And I figure it's kind of like a good deal because you're going to get more viewership. And then I don't need to deal with like semantics Sally. But yeah, thanks, Pup. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just gonna start sending them to you. I just feel like you can keep them company, you know? Yeah, Pup, how has your League of Legends gone so far? About to have a Zuk cape. Tips to get Mortmire fungi. Either do precisely one quest, cleanse the Gate of Elidness, kill Crosis, or decide that you don't really need adrenaline pods. That's what I did. Chat, I'm taking heavy damage here, bro. Dude, it's so weird. Even with the life steal. Ain't no way I used Deadshot and it actually worked. Lifesteal, well, I've got Vamp Aura and Onyx Bolts. Also, you know what I realized too? Chat, huge idea. Let's drop combat so that I can use my Banker's Note. Okay. Eat some food. Open the bank. Pull out the Sign of Life. I'm gonna pull out some sharks. I'm worried that the 400 food I brought might not be enough. Okay, I think we're good now. I will say, for the RuneScape player that's terrible at preparing for combat and packing, kinda sick. Unless you're doing the fight caves or the fight kiln. Or troll invasion. Going here though, the game doesn't want to give me Skekka's wand pieces. Don't they say that the wand chooses the wizard? So maybe you can't get the wand because you're not a wizard. Strike from afar! Oh my god, bro, I'm getting struck from afar. Dude, Enhanced Devoted is literally saving my life right now. Get out, get out, get out. Pull out! Okay, we pulled out. Damn, bro, you're really packing. What? What did he mean by that, chat? Oh my god, Pup, did you hear what we did to Wazzy? So Wazzy in the middle of his dry streak. For it. This was kind of bad, but also very funny. So he was in the middle of his dry streak, right? At Zuk, where he just couldn't get anything. And what we did is we all came into his chat and he was on like wave 3, like he just started a new run. And we convinced him that he had to go to the Sage to activate his drop chance. Okay? Like to activate the 6x. And I was like, wait, you didn't activate it? What do you mean? Of course you're going dry. Okay, so we did that. And he knew it was, like, he knew we were trolling, but he was so dry that on the off chance that we weren't trolling, he still felt like he had to teleport out. Also, the range relic is so ass, I don't think I land a single hit on this guy. I am literally not gonna land a single hit on this guy. Oh my god. Help. Bro, what a struggle. We are deeply entrenched, chat. Get tendrils? Yeah, we should get tendrils. We should get tendrils. I didn't snapshot either, but snapshot wouldn't have... It wouldn't have hit anyway. My snapshots are hitting like 2Ks. Huge HP level. It's going way faster than I imagine. We're doing okay. Like, we're doing okay here, team. You know what I think I should do, though? I definitely think I should go, I should definitely do my Reapers every day. Without a doubt, so that I can get an Essence of Finality. Oh, sorry, not even an Essence of Finality, bro. Just an Amulet of Souls would be really good. I haven't been doing Reapers because they take so long when you do no damage. All right. You know what else would actually go kind of hard? I feel like Hydrix bolts would go insane. Kind of. Because think about it. You wouldn't lose them ever. You'd get extra adren. You kind of need an EOF, though, for that to work, I guess. Gate of Olympus Reaper is big. Yeah, right now I have a QBD Reaper, because I'm going to do QBD anyway, but I'll go back once I've got my Zuk cape. What I also want to do is we can go to God Wars now, and that's going to be quite fun. Then we could go to Nex. What if the range relic gave you the effect of all arrows and bolts? That would have been very fun, and also still probably worse than melee. So it would have been, like, fine, balance-wise, I think. Yeah, we're doing okay, though. I will say that. I think the 100% hit chance makes a really big difference. What's my next upgrade? So after Zuk Cape, it's probably Amulet of Souls, Nox Bow, or Wyvern Crossbow. Huge death level. Guzzle, 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 guzzle. Oh my god. No! My thing's broken! No, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. My banker's note isn't giving me... It's just giving me restores! Stop! Please! Food, food, food! Food! I got food. Bro, this... Why is it... Why doesn't it... Why is it just a right click? Dude, I don't understand why they made it like this. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do the only thing you would want it to be able to do. Bro, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Please, guys. But then when you note stuff, it notes all of them. But when you unnote stuff, it doesn't. Why? Okay, 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 we're good now. So I have to reset it up to give me rock. Okay, we're good now. We're set up. How many do you want to unnote? I don't care. I just don't want to die. It's so dumb because, yeah, in the trailer for it, they literally show you being able to use it the way that I'm trying to use it. We got scammed, chat. We actually got scammed. We got catfished. I actually do wonder if I'll be able to do pizza time. I think if I really lock in, it's possible. Right click set value. Yeah, it just doesn't have that. It just, all it does is it remembers the last operation you did. But like, you'd agree, right? I should be able to click blubber on banker's note and it should just fill my, inventory with blubbers, right? Like that's what it should do. Like surely that's what it should do. It should unnote the number you set. Oh, so you just perma set it to 4, and then no matter what you're talking about, it does 4 of whatever. Yeah, that would work too. Also, I have no damage, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to do another cycle of this. Yep, cool. Love that. That's okay. People usually just did 3. Wait, is that how it worked at old school? Wait, you're telling me this is a feature that existed? Oh. Okay, so it literally just... Okay, what? Wait, why? Why doesn't RS3 have that? Okay, so clearly, like, the solution was apparent the whole time. It was just not... Okay. Cool. We're fine. We're cooking. I'm gonna make it work, though. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna res. I'm gonna Cade. Cade is really short. I'm gonna reflect. Oh, we survived. Oh, I should have done the triple jad for combat score. That's okay though. Dude, what if I get a full book? That would be an insane upgrade, actually. You could Devo? I don't have Devo, unfortunately. I just didn't feel like doing the quest, especially since I know you guys are going to pick Everlasting Faith for me, tier 7 anyway. So we're effectively going to get permanent Devo in 3,000 league points. I was thinking smarter, not harder. The problem, if there's ever a problem in life that will go away by simply waiting, that's kind of the meta. Okay. Grab the blubbers. Grab those. Grab that. Okay. The joke is we don't Everlasting Faith, so you stop to do the quest. I mean, if you give the Ranger Specialist, I'm gonna cook. Well, whoa, 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 whoa. Animal Wrangler moment. Okay. All right, let's go. How many cycles for Haractin? I'm gonna be absolutely insane, and I'm gonna say 1. It's not gonna be 1. I think it's gonna be... I'm gonna try for 1. I think it's gonna be 2. I didn't get what I wanted out of that. It's gonna be 3. Well, that's sad. This is basically just an XP farm at this point. Yeah, dude, pizza time? I think I can do pizza time. But I do think it's gonna be hard. Okay, let's go over the 2 cycle. Oh, I can't. He's blocking anything under 700, which is most of my hit splats because I can't do any damage. Yeah, this is a 3-cycle chat. Unlucky. I've just got no damage, bro. I've got no damage. Okay. So now what I need is I need to use my banker's note to get me... Oh my god. 3 restores, please. Okay. And then 2 rocktails, please. Oh my god. Bankers, please. Banker's note. 2 rocktails, please. Thank you. Okay. Saved. Where tendrils? I have another quest yet. Alright. He's coming back, chat. He's gonna spawn right here. Guarantee. Okay, never mind. I really can't do damage. It's pretty bad. All right, Harak it down. Easiest 3-cycle of my life. Dude, I think this is with your 95 prayers, too. Okay, let's go. So I think I ult at the start of the cycle. And then that way I can spend all my juice on pizza time. Okay. So let's build a full and full HP. Okay. So I think this guy we get down, right? Stun, rapid fire, walk the bleed, snapshot. Oh my god, it's so tight. Dude, are you kidding me? This is not good. Wait, there's like almost no time. What the hell, bro? Hold. Oh my god, I'm out of time. Go. Bro, I think I have to dead shot. This is nuts, dude. Like, it's not like my rod is bad either. I'm literally using the good abilities. I had to dead shot. I had to use dead shot to not get insta. Oh my god. This is nuts, dude. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, survivable is good. We definitely take those. But it's not consistent enough. Like, I'm concerned about doing a 3-cycle or a 4-cycle or a 5-cycle. Okay. 1 down. Okay, that was good. Walk the bleed. Full rapid fire. Full snap. Got it. Yeah, this mage is the scary one, dude. This is the bad part. Yeah, I'm gonna dead shot again. Any restorers? We're good, we're good. Dude, look how close I am to getting instant killed. Like, it's actually a matter of seconds. Dude, imagine this without the invention perks and without the Onyx bolts. Because they give me extra damage. Dude, why is bombardment so bad as well? Confused about that. Like, I know it's meant to be like an AoE thing, but... Like, bombardment is kind of like Hurricane. But Hurricane is good single target and good multi. $140K. All right, this is okay. This isn't bad, actually. Because... this looks more scuffed than your lowest level Zuk cape. Yeah, genuinely, this is a similar pizza time to me doing Zuk with a level 78. Oh, I'm late. Okay, got it. Also, chat, I am gonna walk my frag shot. Get there, please. Okay, nice. Build, build, build. Okay, go. I need damage here. And then when he says you will break beneath me, I'm not gonna freedom. Because he's gonna do it twice in a row. Yep. Okay, good. Eat. Yep. Freedom now to clear both of them. Alright, that was good. I would be very, very happy if we can get through this without another pizza time. I don't know that we can, though. I think we can. Go, go, go. I think we've got this. All right, Zuk, please give me a full book. That would make me so happy, dude. I can't do damage. Please! Please, game! Oh, let's go! I got the full book! Oh my god! Holy, the script writers watching the end of the kill, pressing the button like it's in the Hunger Games. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. Welcome to damage. Have to grind Zuk for pages? I don't even care, dude. Wait, I only got 2 pages? Wait, did they game health the pages? How did I only get 2? Of course. It's amazing. 2 pages from an entire Zuk run that took 36 minutes. Hell yeah, dude. No, that's actually sick, though. I'm really, really, really pleased. That was awesome. That was super fun. We've got our Zuk cape and we've got a full book. The full book is amazing. This is basically my best in slot book. Yeah, no. That I'm not gonna complain about. I'm gonna laugh at the full pages and how I only got 2, and that's insane. But this is huge for the account. It really, really is. Okay. Let's unlock the full book. Let's add the full pages I have to it. So we've got 4.5 hours of use out of the full book. And then let's make our Zuk cape as well. Igneous Cal Zil. Done. Yeah, dude. We're probably now pushing close to 100,000 damage per minute now. Which is really good. It's also worse than just necromancy conjures by themselves without doing any abilities. But I think we're pushing about 100 KDPM now. Oh, that's big, chat. That's big. What a giga, Chad. All right. Not to overuse the this changes everything, but in a run where we're making terrible choices and we're struggling for damage, getting a full book is actually huge. Did I get anything else of use? Onyx bolt tips, yes. Herbs, yes. Onyx dust, yes. Toad flax, yes. Stone spirits, yes. Obsidian charms, yes. Earth orbs, I don't know what I could do with those, but sure. Death roots, yes. Alchemist keys are good. Hydrix bolt tips. Why do I feel like it's gonna randomly require like 97 fletching to make Hydrix bolts? I'm a little scared about that. But assuming that's not the case, we could be at a good spot. Let's check. What fletching level do you guys think I need for Hydrix bolts? So Ascendries are 80. Wait. 99? No, there's no way. Well, that's Hydrix back bolts. What about regular Hydrix bolts? Is that just a Sentry? 90? Okay, so we can make a Sentry bolts at 90 fletching. 80 for Hydrix. Wait. 80 for Hydrix. Wait, where's Hydrix? 80. Wait, what? Why are Ascendry bolts here, too? Wait, what? I'm really confused. If it's actually level 80, I will get that right now. It is. It's level 80. Okay. You need 90 to make the Ascension Bolt. What? Wait. Wait, what? So they require level 80, except they require a thing that requires level 90. What? Dude, this game, sometimes, stuff like this irritates me so much. Because it's so devoid of common sense. Okay, cool. So I need 90 fletching. Which, like, we do want eventually, but I don't want that today. I don't want to do that, like now. All right. I mean, we needed it eventually anyway, but yeah, dude, full book is sick, though. Full book is sick. I am very happy about the full book. I'm also very happy we got some salvage. And also that I can make more onyx bolts. Yeah, that's really weird. So it's actually level 90, even though it says it's level 80, because you need 90 to do the step before. It kind of reminds me of the whole thing where, actually, perfect example, chat. It's just like the, what are they called? To make a tier 85 length sword, you need 99 smithing. Because the smithing rec is 80, but it requires a glorious bar that requires 99. Iron Man moment. Yeah, but mains just buy things. Yeah, I know, but surely considering the gameplay loop of Iron Man mode, the game mode with the richest gameplay loops would be like a good worthy investment. Potentially. I could be wrong, though. Oh my god, we need 4 onyx bolts for the leak points. That's kind of funny, actually. That we're short 4 bolts. Okay. I have a plan. We have a QED Reaper anyway, and a brand new Zuk cape. Surely let's get some more onyx bolts and get our Reaper done. Do I have any Ascendry bolts? From Beastmaster and Yaka. I do not. Unfortunately. Even though we've done 5 raid skills. How bad was Zuk? It was pretty good, actually. We're tier 6 right now, almost tier 7. Yeah. No, Zuk, I honestly think we did really well at Zuk. It was great. I legitimately thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. All right, team. Let's go to QBD. And let's test out our newfound power. I think it's going to be a lot. Like, surely full book matters a lot. I'd be surprised if it didn't. And then surely the dead shot matters too. What does it do now? Actually, wait. How much better is it? So Deadshot does 475, but it's a bleed. Okay. And then with Zuk Cape, it does 625. Wait, it actually doesn't do that much more damage. 625, but it costs less adren. Okay. I do think that'll be good. All right, let's go. All right, team. Let me put the full book on. Deadshot. Dude, I love that the melee Zuk ability would have just wiped the whole phase. It's okay. We're still gonna PR, chat. Let's go. It definitely still feels like I'm doing less than 100k damage per minute. Dead shot again. Go. No, that's definitely better, though. No. This is undubitably more good and less bad. Okay, with all of our newfound power, we PR'd by 7 seconds. Let's go. Big. Any bolts? Nope. You know what? I'm happy with the U-logs, though, because I need to disassemble them for invention stuff. No, I am actually very much looking forward to... I am very much looking forward to using this full book. It's a really, really big upgrade. It's one that compounds really nicely too as well, because the more DPM we have, the more benefit we get from the full book. Because a flat 20%, like right now, it's probably worse than a Wen book, but it will become significantly better than a Wen book. It is kind of funny though that the melee Zuk ability just kind of wipes a whole phase. And the range one, I'm bleeding like 1.4k. We still win those, though. Yeah, this is solid. This feels a lot more playable, to be honest. That's another 6-second PR as well. I'm 92 ranged. Yeah, we're at a good spot now, team. We're almost at a 1-minute QBD kill. Which, actually, in hindsight, is kind of sad, because the boss only has 80k life points, I think. So, yeah, like 80k DPM. Huge. Wasting full book here? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to work through the fine balance of having fun. Like, we just got a new upgrade. I want to try it out and see how it does. Obviously, it'd be better to reserve it for Solo Angel of Death, but it's okay. Range is the weakest Zuk out of 3. Oh, for sure it is, yeah. I mean, the big thing is it doesn't stack with ultimates, right? So with melee, you can Zerk overpower and do like 50k damage even when you're pretty weak. But with Deadshot, you just can't because it's a bleed. But honestly, no complaints. We're doing well here. We're killing the boss way faster than before. Like, I feel like we can actually PVM now. We're progressing through our Reaper. This is good. Did I win? There it is. Onyx Bolt Tips. Beautiful. So after our Reaper assignment ends, we're going to be able to get the task for making Onyx Bolts. Sick. And then we should figure out what we're doing next. I think I'm probably ready to think about pushing to tier 7. Because we're only 3,000 points away. We got a bunch for killing Zuk. And my logic of 3k points being pretty easy is if I do ED2 and ED3, like one run, that is 1,500 points, just like that. And then if I add a bit of Slayer to that, or a bit of mining and smithing, we're probably done. Did I win? Another royal piece, torsal seeds. Dude, torsal seeds from QBD is kind of fun. Figure out what we're doing next. Are you hinting about a next grind? So here's what I think about the next boss. To get my frozen key, I need 60 strength. I would rather get 60 strength by just doing a wilderness star event. So next time we do the star, we're gonna get 60 strength and then we can go to next. I could go to Kriara though. Like we could unlock God Wars and do Kriara. But yeah, no, I actually think now that we've got our Zuk Cape, I want to do a full ED2 and ED3 run for the points. I think that's going to be really fun. It's not going to be easy, but I think we're strong enough now that we can do it. Thanks to the Zuk Cape. And like Deadshot and stuff too. Any tips for a Nox Bow Ranger with Elite Robin Hood? What next? Saren Godbow, Bolg, Eldritch Crossbow. Probably one of the three. 3 more kills, by the way. Next has 70 Rex, not 60. Wait, for every skill? No. Does it? Oh, Bandos requires 70. You're right. I need 70 strength. True. I understand. Pick it up what you're dropping. Yeah, no. This is way better, too, because I actually feel like I have strong abilities I can use now. Like, just cycling Snap, Rapid, and Deadshot. Like, I'm able to do a bit of damage, at least. We should really go to God Wars 2 as well and start working on, getting Hellwar drops. Yeah, getting Hellwar drops so that I can get Greater Sunshine. And then we go Zammy. I don't think we're ready for Zammy yet, obviously, but we're actually, this full book I actually think changed a ton about our progression path. It made our life, a lot less miserable. I think we're going to be able to do some actual PVM. Yeah, like these, I've done a lot of QBD kills, as you guys know. These kills feel like noticeably better than before, where at least I'm powerful enough now that I'm noticing I don't need to constantly look at my HP. Like, I haven't been using food like that. That's a good benchmark for, like, a level of somewhat appropriateness. Can you make the DPM meter visible? Sure, I would love to. Dude, while I'm in a rapid fire, my DPM says it's 50K. Yeah, this is good. Goes up to 58K, 60K. $56K. It's dropping again. It is funny that this is like actually less damage than Necromancy Conjures do. $74K. We're cooking. Yeah. No, I don't think I was wrong when I said I'm likely going to be pushing about 100K damage per minute. I think that's where we're at. $84F, huge. In leagues, by the way. Yeah, that I'm just pretending like we're not in leagues, and then it feels fine. As soon as we consider that I'm in leagues, this is the most insane thing of all time. I truly don't understand how they balance range. Well, so the thing about range is all of the power comes from, like, there were issues with range being weak, but instead of fixing the core issues with range, like adding more abilities, making abilities stronger, fixing damage stuff, fixing prog path, they fixed the problem with range by putting out tier 95 and tier 100 gear that makes range better. But the issue you run into there is if you want to play as a ranger, like, you just kind of can't until you get to that point. So It's been a very interesting, unique challenge. I definitely strongly feel like range needs to get more power earlier, but you could actually say that the same thing about every style. Like, every style could use more power earlier, except for Necromancy. No one wants to play to tier 90 Necromancy and then need to get full best in slot in other styles to do the same amount of damage. Like, look no further than that if you want to know why everybody plays Necromancy. All right, that's the end of the Reaper assignment. 87 Slayer. Holy moly. Actually not bad. We're getting up there, chat. Let's go make some Onyx Bolts for some Leagues points. Why did I teleport to the bank, bro? I am the bank. Let me become the bank. Oh, I can't because I'm in combat, apparently. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Rune. Bolts. Onyx. Bolt tips. Onyx bolts. Chaos, Cosmic, Death, Nature Runes, I think. Tip the Rune Bolts. And there we go. 75, wait, 80 Leagues points. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for 80 Leagues points, to be honest. I need Fire Runes and a Magic Potion. Haha. Fire Runes done. Magic Potion done. Enchant the Onyx Bolts. Yeah, these things seem decent. For, like, where we are right now, I don't know that more Adrenaline really benefits me much, because we don't have really anything to dump it into. But I will gladly have Onyx Bolts that give me more damage and some lifesteal. Solid. LMAO, you can't open it during combat? No, you cannot. Yeah, that's one of the things that makes it a little difficult. Okay, so I don't know what we should do next, but we have a ton of really good options. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back in a quick second. And then we can make our call. But, dude, I'm so excited to have a full book and a Zuk cape. Like, that's actually really big. Very big, very helpful. Can I read your last message, please? Yes, let me do that before I go. Let me see. Question, why did I get completion for chopping an elder tree, finish it by clicking on it? Because it's bugged. Congrats on 280 points. Also, you're a bug abuser, and your ban is in the mail.
Sarah Dogman.
Okay, I'm back. Also, what's the lizard doing? I don't know. All right, let's go. I think I know what the plan is, by the way. I think we should send an Elite Dungeon 2 run in normal mode for the points. if y'all are down, it's gonna be a ton of leagues points. Like it's genuinely like 600 points or something just for doing ED2. And then if that goes okay, we'll do ED3 as well. In solo, by the way, as well. Don't forget the anti-fire. I only have 2 doses, so we're just gonna kind of lock in and it'll be okay, hopefully. Have I done racks for a piece before path change? Wait, what's the path change? Two closes at reset. Oh, it's 2-3 and it goes to 1-3. Okay, so if I force a range spawn, what happens if I force a range spawn? Okay, wait, let me think. If I force a range spawn... Okay. We just need anti-poison, but I've got a banker's note, so I could, okay. Yeah, dude, screw the league's points. We need to get an Oxbow, for sure. I play 1 match of zombies on BO7 and this guy's Zuk cape. Yeah, that's kind of how we operate, you know? Is there a way to restore my prayer points? Don't say the altar right next to me, because it doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna spawn racks as... See, here's the thing. Spawning racks as magic is way, way, way easier. Like, the kills are way safer. But I would agree we should put on a magic weapon. No, we should put on a melee weapon. To spawn magic. Or to spawn ranged racks. Yeah. Okay. Yep, let's do it. I am actually very in for this. Let's go. Let's set our portal and let's try to get some racks done before the path closes at reset this evening. May luck be on our side. Inside layer. Thing is, like, we're not tier 7, right? So we only have 4 times drop chance. But, yeah, let's do it. Private encounter. Spend the 200k. I mean, onyxes are good, too, because I can make upgrades. Like, we can actually make a Ring of Fortune. And that is a genuine upgrade. You're also going to be doing racks? Nice. Good luck. Yeah, so the thing about range racks is range racks poisons. That's probably okay, though. Can I even get this down in time? Hopefully. I mean, I could also range plot to help my damage a little bit. I just, in my head, it feels kind of overrated. Like, I just don't know how much it's going to help, and it's going to be expensive. Yeah, you're definitely right that there's 0 chance of Rax one-shotting me with this setup. Okay, so we kind of almost got the web burn down in time. That's not bad, actually. Full book, yeah, this is definitely a full book boss, for sure. Thing about full book is I don't even think it stacks with bleeds. Yeah, it doesn't. So I can't even, it doesn't even work with one of my 3 good abilities. It's kind of unlucky. But yeah, no, it's upgradescape, and this is gonna lock me out of an upgrade that we absolutely need. So I agree with the idea of doing racks, and just hopefully we get lucky on this mid leg. Oh my god. My banker's note isn't configured properly. There, got it. Oh no, I messed up. So we had to farm Reaper points. Yeah, you can. I'm likely gonna do it too because, in all honesty, I think another upgrade that would be really good is if we get Hydrix bolts and an Essence of Finality, I think we'll be in a very, very good place. So basically, with 5x Slayer points, you can train Slayer. Okay, down we go. I'm gonna Death Swiftness. Let's see how it goes. Dude, I'm hitting 3Ks. You could definitely do worse. The healing is done. Yeah, the weird part for me is I think it's still worth deadshotting in my Death Swiftness because I don't have good abilities. And we have enough build, yeah. Guys, look at my DPM meter. We've crossed 100K for the first time, probably. That's embarrassing. Yeah, just gotta think about the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Which is the Nox bow. That's gonna fix me. Shout out Double Shine and RS guy for picking bankers out so we don't have to. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't know if Double Shine did it ironically or not, but I'm hoping he also did it for the memes. I really hope. I'm choosing to believe that. Also, see how I'm forcing Rax to only mage? Pretty cool, right? There's so much really fun Rax tech. I don't want to tell you how I do it though, because I don't want to get banned. I'm kidding. It's a genuine game mechanic. It's just a really cool one. What do you got, free boss? Ooh, nice little personal record. Some combat achievements. Onyxes or like peace. Oh no. Okay, not great. I mean, it worked for the full book, so I thought we'd try it again. Unlucky. We go again. But yeah, so the reason it works is when Rax decides what to attack with, it's based on what you're currently praying. But even though in guides and things, people will say, if you're praying range, Rax will shoot with magic. If you're praying magic, Rax will shoot with range. That isn't actually how it works. What the game does, it runs a check, but it does it the lazy way. And the lazy way is just, if you're praying anything but magic, shoot magic. That's it. If you are praying magic, shoot not magic. So if you soul split flick, when Rax calculates what attack to do, you're not praying magic, you're praying soul split. So Rax will just only use magic. Kinda cool. I mean, it's not lazy. It's like I don't mean lazy in a bad way. It's like, it's a smart way of doing it, but because it's done like that, you can game it a bit. Chat, I've almost done it. I've almost got the web down. Let's go. I did it. So we're doing 100k DPM. Yeah, we're doing like exactly 100k damage per minute. with a Zuk cape and a full book. Yeah, range progression is a little messy, bro. You got a full book on your first skill? I did. And even with it, I can't deal damage. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy about it. It's making a huge difference. Don't web shield right after I ult. Every time, dude. What do I think Twitch chat will pick for tier 7 and why is it Everlasting Faith? I think that is definitely, like, it's not a bad relic, but I think of the options, it's definitely the worst option. So I'm fully prepared and ready to be Everlasting Faith using, and I think it's going to be very fun. I'm looking forward to it, genuinely. I actually think it's going to be very fun. Do I think it's going to be good? No. Do I think it's going to be fun? Yeah, kind of. It's going to be really, really interesting to try to play that way. I should get the Venom Blood perk, maybe. Does Soul Split on EOF give extra Soul Split? No, I don't think so. Zero knowledge about advanced mechanics make the Everlasting Faith, been able to brute force Raziel in 3.5 minutes. Nice. Surely Raziel's not a good boss to Everlasting Faith, because he doesn't he clear your... Doesn't he clear your prayers all the time? You could just turn it back on. I mean, you can. It's kind of similar, though, to saying, like, oh, KK stuns. Yeah, he stuns, but after he stuns you, you could just freed him and then start moving again. It's not annoying? Ow. Kill the boss, please. All right, we got a PR, 85 Constitution as well, and most importantly, a guaranteed drop. Let's go! Onyxes and a mid-leg! Amazing. Okay, this is great. This is really good. This is big, because mid-path sucks, and everybody hates mid-path. And we got Onyxes, too. So I'm going to make these Onyxes into something. And I'm also going to take the mid-leg as well. And we're basically 1/3 to 1/4 of the way to a Nox weapon that is preferably a bow. And that would be a huge upgrade for us. So let's throw those down. Let's grab the Onyxes. Do I have gold bars? I think I have them in the bank. Let's grab our runes for enchanting. And we actually get upgrades there. I'm going to make a luck ring for sure. And yeah, this is big. This is large. Large and in charge. Massive. Make a Fury amulet? Yeah, I'm going to. An amulet of furries. Okay, so we cut the onyxes. We'll make an onyx amulet for sure. And an onyx ring. Yeah, let's make both. Open up our banker's note, grab a ball of wool, because we bought several. Ball of wool, onyx amulet, enchant onyx amulet with 87 magic, which I still don't have. We should probably get that level, maybe. There we go. We now have a Ring of Fortune. And an Amulet of Fury. Dude, the OG Amulet of Fury model actually looks so sick. I really feel like 2010 right now. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, no. That's actually going to work nicely, though. Those are actual stat upgrades, which is both sad and good, I would say. It's mostly sad. But yeah, the actual stat bonus on that is carrying. All right, let's do that. I'm just changing my preset a bit because clearly I need more of some things and less of some other things. So there we go. Let's get it. Audio is desynced. Not anymore, it isn't. Thank you for letting me know. Imagine not reading chat. There are occasional moments where a few seconds go by where I get into YouTuber mode and I don't look at chat for a sec. And whenever I do, something terrible and bad happens. Like yesterday when we were pumping Invention. Bad things happened. The second we started pumping. Although, I'm still very pleased that we won Invention without Perfection. That's kind of a huge flex. 120 Invention with no Perfection. Someone cooked here. If you read this, you'll get a web. I can't read, unfortunately. Dude, a company reached out to me, and what they wanted to do is they wanted permission to make an AI clone of me so that I could focus on my gameplay, and my AI clone would do all of the interacting on my stream. And I feel like, as a society, I think that the people that make tools to do that are effectively like people that do not have the creativity to be a creative and have completely failed to understand the point of the whole thing. Because I said the whole point of my streaming is that I interact with the interaction part isn't like the cumbersome part that I don't like. Bro, if you can make an AI that does my taxes at the end of the year, it's like, that's the part I don't like. This is the part that I do like. Why would I replace the actual good part? Your charisma is what makes this stream. Thank you, paid chatter. Much appreciated. Appreciate all my paid chatters in the chat. But yeah, no, it's wild seeing the takes about AI. Or there's the AI people that say like I'm a prompt artist. What? Brother, you fast forwarded the whole good part. The Cano's one of the countries where the government pretty much does the taxes for you. No. So, okay, I think if you have a normal job, yes. But when your job is my job, no, I have to crank my taxes in full manual, and it takes days, and it's very scary, and I get audited every year, and it's not very fun. I don't love my taxes. But I also shouldn't complain about taxes, because one, it makes me sound like a boomer, and we don't want that. I need to prove to the people that I'm both youthful and exuberant, but also, I could pay an accountant to do my taxes for me. I choose not to, because I would rather have like 3 days of immense pain and a 20% chance that I end up in prison. I'd prefer that than to pay the tens of thousands of dollars that it costs to have an accountant do all of my taxes. It's a lot. Wait, I'm dying. So really, I'm choosing to be in pain. It's my own fault. I hope you go dry on the prison rate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any back-to-backers? Hydrix bolt tips. Good thing we can make a sentry bolts at 80 fletching, right, chat? It's going to be really fun to make a sentry bolts at 80 fletching. All we need is to combine bolts that require 90 fletching to make the... Our employer does our taxes for us in Europe. Yeah, that's actually very convenient. The thing is, I don't have an employer. That's what makes it complex. Like, I think in Canada, most people, if you're a Canadian with a normal job, let me know. But I think, like, most people in Canada, when you get your paycheck, the taxes are already deducted. And then at the end of the year, when you file, it's like a very, very quick process. Where you basically just need to let them know how much money you put into, like, your savings plan, your RSP, your TFSA, your FHSA. All those. And then you win. Can't confirm what you said is true. See, that sounds pretty hype. Yeah, so for me, what I have to do is I make a giga spreadsheet with every single money in and every single money out from the entire year, including like every purchase, every commission, all the work I'm doing with editors, but also all the money in includes every single donation I receive via PayPal, like individually indexed and dated. And then the thing that makes it annoying is I also have to do a lot of currency conversion because I get paid in like 4 different currencies throughout the year depending on who I'm working with. So yeah, like it's all fine. It's like I've got a system now, but it's like a couple days of a lot of pain. That sounds like hell. Yeah, it's bad. No, it's really bad. Crazy they know how much people have to pay for tax, but they let us sweat and panic about it. Pog. My grandma passed away and now I have to do taxes 4 times a year. Congrats. On having extra taxes. And also, I'm sorry to hear about your grandma. I wasn't congratulating you on your grandmother passing away. That would be very mean. And deeply uncalled for. I was getting to it. No, guys, no. I was getting to it. I was just, I took a breath and I clicked the wrong. Chat. That wasn't a congrats, your grandma passed away. It was a... Oh, Anna just got a leg bottom. Bad timing. It was bad timing. It was bad timing. Yeah, that was the AI. True. Real Ryan would have never said something like that. This is like the 9/11 comment all over again. Wait, what was the 9/11 comment? No, I think that one was you guys. I don't think I said anything. I think I was just reading chat. And then you guys, like, clipped it to make it seem like it was something that I was saying, but it wasn't. See, at least when you guys flame me for stuff like this now, you do it in a way that is like humorous and like it's clearly a joke, I think. And that's quite nice because when RS Guy was a young one, many, many years ago, people would clip RuneScape words that I would say, and they would cut the middle of words out to make it sound like I had said like racial slurs and things, and then they would post them on Reddit. So that was cool. You said something like 9/11, and then I paused, and then I said, let's go. Okay. Oh, no. Not because... Okay. And we're back. Good idea. Based? No, it was just a weird one, because I remember having to find the original clip where I said, when you're ulting, you'll get a little more adrenaline if you equip a Rig of Vigor. And they cut that word in such a way to make it sound like I said something completely different. And I was like, okay, that's too far. That's not funny. That's not a joke. Don't do that. So all I'm really getting at is I appreciate that chat now seems to very well understand where the line is and what it is. So I appreciate that. This was the clip? Dude, there's no way I said anything bad. Yeah, 9/11. Sick. We can work with that. What? No, it was the XP drop. It was the XP. Look, it was the XP. No. It was the XP drop. See? We were trying to see what the XP drop was from the pick. I was talking about pickpocketing. I'm Canadian. I'm sorry. I was...
Sarah, don't man.
I was talking about the XP drop. Oh, that's actually... Bro, I'm gonna have to stream from an El Salvador... I'm not gonna make that joke. Holy... No, it's the XP drop, though. Okay. Out of context, really bad. In context, fine. Yeah, 9/11. Sick. We can work with that. Yeah, 9/11. Oh, God.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next
Bro,
time.
I'm gonna get ice barraged for sure. Yeah, no, not remotely what I meant. And I hope with the context you understand that I'm just gonna loot the boss. I got nothing. That is a funny one though too, because like sometimes I'll lead into it, I'll say something on purpose. That was genuinely like just end of a log stream. I was just saying the thing that I was seeing, which was the XP drop. You're gonna get ice barrage? Yeah, I actually find that one quite. That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, no, not intentional whatsoever. And I do apologize to the thousands of people I've inevitably hurt with my harsh words and actions. I will strive to be a better That's what the AI should do. I should set the AI up to write apology videos that I could just have ready to go. All right, we're gonna strive to be a better person. Okay, we're gonna blame our own mental struggles and play the victim. Because no one understands how hard it is to wake up every day and play RuneScape for 12 hours. Okay, that's good. The people will resonate with that. The people with real jobs will resonate for sure. We will also talk about how we're gonna make vague comments about the actions that we're gonna take to become a better person. But ensure to make it very vague so that we don't actually have to do any work, because that would defeat the whole purpose of the apology video. And then At the end, we will ensure to thank the people that support us in a way that makes people feel like they need to give us money. Are we missing anything? Oh, song. We need song, of course. I forgot about the ukulele apology video. Yeah, we bust out the piano. We play Rocket Man? Just cuz? Wait, for no reason. Just like... Yeah, no. I definitely think the musical performance in the apology, it needs to be completely unrelated to the apology. That's actually somehow even funnier. We're gonna cover Hey Soul Sister by Train at the end. Wait, chat, you guys are cooking. We could make this tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I forgot one facet of every good apology video. Every good apology video doesn't expressly state the wrong that was committed. You have to be really, really vague, because you don't want people that just see the apology video to actually find out what you did. So it's kind of like an apology video, but also like an inside joke at the same time. We're cooking. What are we talking about? Well, you guys found an out-of-context clip of me saying something that in context was fine, but out of context was really, really, really bad. So I've decided we might need to get an apology video ready to go, just in case. So we were just brainstorming together. And you guys helped make it really good, I think. Wait, my full book was off, chat. I must become full of damage. I'm now full of damage. Let's go. It actually hasn't procced. Araxi unleashes a putrid acid wave. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Help! 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 85 def. Wait, that means I could use Natty. I think, right? Yeah, 85 def. Sick. We're cooking. You know what else it means? 2 Sirenic scales. Didn't these get game health too? I think they did. I think they got game health out of Oblivion. We're talking about the Dr. Lupo chess cheating scandal. I don't watch Redemptions a lot. Is this basically a podcast with background gameplay? But no. I mean, okay. Sometimes we talk about things, but most of the time, I'm playing the game and progressing my account, but also chat is framing me. Wait, do you think this person's in Twitch chat? All right. RSN, not that guy. Say something in game if you're in Twitch chat. Wait, why is he using a Rune Minotaur? I think this is just a PVMer in the wild. All right, well, good luck on your adventure. They did. Okay, so we won't actually be able to get Sirenic. That's good. Ryan stream is background noise for when you're at work? Okay, that's a little harsh, perhaps. No, you know what, chat? I'll take it back. I know what I am. Let me guess, you work in some facet of computer science. And you have me on next to that vertical coding monitor you use. I watch you while going to sleep. Okay, guys, I need you guys to work on, just as a minor action point, can we work on the way that we're phrasing our sentences, please? Because I use Ryan's videos as an alarm clock. I time them perfectly for when he gets a hype drop to wake me up. Dude, the RS guy bang alarm clock would go pretty hard, to be honest. Oops. Are dragons with bolts any good? I think they're worse than Onyx bolts, but I don't know for sure. Namely, because no one has ever used one. Did Zuk happen? Do you see this cape on my back? Do you see this book that is absolutely full? Slaps hood. Do you know how many pages I can fit in this bad boy? Apparently 2, because we only got 2. What time was I getting on my other account when I was doing hard mode Zuk? Like 17 or 18 minutes. But this account, it would definitely be an hour. In the same tier as well. They have 5% chance to 20% of current attack for Dragonstone. What do Onyx do? They have a 5% chance of healing you and also doing the same amount of damage. Got a 15-15 full Bandos, landed Spear Fight first sucker with melee with tier 7. Ooh. You're cooking. Wait, and was that, wait, normal mode or hard mode? Because you said it was your first run. If that's hard mode, you are actually blasting. Normal mode, I got you. Okay. That's still cool. But if that was hard mode, that was like, that's like record breaking. Yeah, we did a really, really fast normal mode kill once we hit tier 7 to unlock hard mode. I think our time was, it was like 12 minutes or something. Like, we were just, the Dragon Rider Lance was going crazy. That was a good kill. 100 enrage done as well. Any leg pieces? Sure, nope. Blink twice if you're under immediate distress. I mean, it's not really immediate. Like, if I was rescuing myself from this current fate, I would probably take my sweet time because I'm not really going anywhere, you know? How do I unlock time runes? You go to the time altar, but you need to go to the outpost north of Artie to collect a... What's it called? A key from Joral. I think it's Joral. Joral. It's a key that lets you to speak to your past self. And it kind of bangs. What do I burn the web to for its fang drop? You put on magic weapons. Did my Zuk got a book? With the skull equipped, huge. I'm actually very pleased with the full book. Like, that's a large upgrade. Not even an overload drop? I can't get an overload drop on this account because I'm too low herbivore. I don't know if Arcticus or hard mode drops are fixed yet. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything though. So that could either be because a community manager is on vacation, or it could mean that nothing has happened. What's the meta for summoning? Exclamation point tips. There's a page on there with which familiars that I did. But basically, you do familiars or you can buy the secondary, and it should go really well. Speaking of summoning, that would actually be a big boost to damage, getting a Titan. So I think we should consider that as well. Rock lobsters for Crimson Charms? Oh, you mean making granite lobster. Okay, I got you. Bro, I thought you were suggesting, like, bursting lobs. Like what they did in the late 80s. I mean, the one good thing about Banker's Note is, like, while I'm just guzzling food and dealing no damage... At least I'm never going to run out of food to guzzle. We might need to go on a fishing trip at some point, but that's okay. Also, to the person that was asking questions about being new to watching RuneScape streams, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time, both in this stream and in the directory. And if you have any questions about, like, RuneScape stream culture, feel free to ask away, and I would love to help. You can level fire making while waiting for bosses to spawn. Wait, how? What a herbology to get overloads? It's apparently 90. I've not personally tested it, which is why I'm saying apparently, but... Moderately high degree of confidence that it's 90. Oh! 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 Almost died. It's fine. Sorry, I know I sounded like the you've been gnomed person for a little bit there. That was a little scary, man. Wasn't great. Only there was an ability I could use that made my prayers like 100% effective for a short period of time. I think that would help a lot. Also, y'all ready for the leg piece and the web? Because you know what? Not a web, very, very cool with the leg piece. Not mad about that. Not mad about that whatsoever. So we now have 2 leg pieces. Hi, Lords. I was saying the primer. I appreciate it. You just got back-to-back webs. Well, I'm very happy for you. But yeah, that's nice. So now when the path changes, we've got to get the minion path leg. We got to get the hilt, obviously. But yeah, that's solid. What's the best way to get first Onyx? Probably Fight Kiln would be the best bet. But yeah, that seems... Honestly? That seems great. I don't think I want to do more racks. I think I'm happy with what we did at racks there, getting both leg pieces. So why don't we hit up Elite Dungeon 2 and get some league points? Because that's what we were going to do before racks anyway.
Sarah Doman.
Me clip farming. How would you fix early game range to not suck? Here's the thing. It's every style in the live game, right? Like in leagues, melee felt good because of all the boosts. So I would do a lot of things, but I would do it to every style except for necromancy. I don't know that I want to have that discussion at this exact second because it's like a lot of things, but yes, there is much that I would do. I mean, I've talked about this one before, but one that I really like the idea of is imagine if instead of Ricochet into Greater Ricochet, imagine if regular Ricochet was effectively lesser Greater Ricochet. That might not make sense, but then think about it. And it will make sense, I promise. You're cooking, I understand. Yeah. So exactly what they did with Fury. Exactly what was done with Fury. But do it to the other ones too. Do it to like almost all of the unlockable abilities. All right, chat. It's time to get slimed. Wait, no, maybe not. I'm dying. I'm leveling Dungeoneering. I'm dying. I'm like dead. I'm deceased. I'm leveling Dungeoneering multiple times. Bro, I love that we have a permanent chins effect, but it's so bad. Wait, why is my... Oh my god, my eat food is not working correctly. Okay, cool. I just love that these slimes are not close enough together for my chins to work. That's pretty cool. Okay, we survive these. We survive these. Huge. We leveled Dungeoneering again? Alright. It's dragon time. Chin effect should have 3x3. Dude, it's leagues. Chin effect should have 8x8. I'm like serious too. Okay, update on the food. We've already eaten a full invent. But we've also gained a couple Dungeoneering levels. That's cool. Wait, I got the chin spot. We're cooking now. Dude, look at all the Dungeoneering XP, though. No anti-fire? I have regular anti-fires. I don't have the herb level to make supers. Did I got 120 mentioned fast still, even though perfection? I did. We devised a strategy. Dude, look at all the Dungeoneering levels coming out of this, man. This is kind of sick, though. Okay, wait, stand back here. Surely I heal a ton. I'm not healing anything! What? Wait, what in tarnation? How did soul splitting off of deadshotting 85 enemies at once not heal me? Wait, Tommy, I missed something. Can you DM me what happened? My armor's too weak? Bro, I'm a dinosaur. What do you mean? Were the dinosaurs weak to fire and lava? I don't think they were. So pipe down. Okay, fair. I bet the chin effect doesn't count for heals. Oh my god, what if you're right? That'd be really funny if it just doesn't work. That is level 93 range coming in. Let's go, dude. Yeah, this is big. Chat, this is huge. This is how we win. It is kind of funny doing a full rotation, including multiple thresholds and multiple ultimates on a singular dragon. And you, like, expect bro to be dead, but he's just not. I'll take the XP though. 86 defense. Yeah, this is gonna go crazy. This is gonna be good. Yeah, honestly, this is our pathway to tier 7. Is like we do an ED2 run, we make it through an ED3 run if we can. Oh, I need more super restores, but my banker's note doesn't work. So what am I gonna do? Do I just die? This is my frustration with the banker's note, is I don't know what to do here. Because, like, can I? No. Can I? No. Can I? No. Can I? No. Oh, I got it first. No, I can't. I'm gonna die. Yup. Cool. Thanks, banker's note. You're so effective. I don't understand the point of making the banker's note not work in combat. It's so frustrating. So I have restores that I need to not die to fire, but I can't unnote them because I'm dying to fire. Oh, I'm in pain. I just don't get, because old school's one, they fixed the problem. This was a very fixable problem. Clearly, old school's banker's note fixed it. RS3's banker's note, though, nope. I thought you could pick an amount and then use the banker note on it. Of course you can't. No, you get a dialogue box no matter how you do it. How awesome. Okay. How am I gonna get back here? Probably wildy lever and run. It's low priority because only 2 people picked it. True. Maybe they can fix it now that you're the first person to test it. I'm in pain. Like, I shouldn't be dying and having to go through a death loop with the banker's note. I feel like. How do I TP to the 85 div spot easily? Oh, use your conduit to take you to the dig site. Oh, 85. Sorry, why don't you just run there? From Port Phasmatis, you can take a boat. I hope the people that made this feel embarrassed. I mean, it's not that, right? I would never blame the people that made it. Like, here's the thing. Testing things takes time and resources. And clearly, like, we had mods in chat saying it themselves. This league, they did not have as much time as they needed to polish stuff. But I think perhaps it would have made sense to, like, if it was going to come out this scuffed, perhaps it would have made sense to delay the league a week or 2. Or more. Because imagine, if the league had come out 2 weeks later, right? It would have come out with all of the quest skips in place and more. It would have come out with better balanced relics. It would have come out with, you know what I mean? Sometimes the issue isn't the devs. Like, the devs are doing as much work as they can in the time that they have. Sometimes the issue is they should have been given more time. With that said, though, do we think I could even kill Astalarn? What drop am I trying to get here? I'm trying to get leagues points, and lots of them. How many cycles for Astellarn? Do 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 do. You got your F Crats, Griffin. Dude, he's not even half HP. Ult again. Okay, we got him below half. Okay. Chat, what do you guys think? Do we kill the pulsar or do we kill the boss? I think we grip it and rip it. Surely I just kill the boss. Here we go. See you later, Astellarn. Bang. Huge. I didn't die. I feel like killing the pulsar is safer, but you do you, King. Why not turn on Bone Crusher? That's a good question, actually. I probably should, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna get much XP anyway. It's pretty trivial. I guess it's not completely trivial. If I was doing a bunch of runs, I probably would, but I'm just doing the one. This is all in the pursuit of League's points, by the way. When Vorkath mass. I actually probably should do a Vorkath mass. Oh my god, he healed all the way to full. Dude, I am having a lot of trouble killing these Celestials. That's with full book on, too. Invention unlocked, augmented Royal Crossbow, full book. It's sort of crazy when you really think about it. That we're like this severely lacking in the juice. That's 50 to engineering, though. Big. Yeah, see, this is one of the things that makes this a lot more worthwhile. Range is so ass, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely having to work really hard to do what would otherwise be very trivial things, but I'm hoping when we do our Slayer arc, which is likely going to be tomorrow, I'm hoping that that goes really well. Because I feel like permanent chin effect could be really good for Slayer. Could be. I'm not even going to do the kill all the mini bosses thing. I just think it's going to be so bad. I do not wish to. How's mental today? Not too bad, Zero Bubbles. Decent, decent. We've made some good progress. How are you doing? Once you get Everlasting Faith, you'll be able to solo Beastmaster for Corruption. So my issue with Corruption is I've done 5 raid skill count now. I just can't... I can't get it. It's unlucky. I think after reset tonight, though, I can do another raid. So tomorrow we could do a raid. It's interesting that raids lockout wasn't removed for leagues. It's kind of a bit of a weird juxtaposition to have time locks in the middle of a league that are this long. Maybe advanced time should let you reset your raid lockout. Oh, that would be fire. Wait, why don't they do that? That would be so cool. Wait, I think I'm cooking. I think that's a good idea. Wait, chat. I should write that down. I should pitch it. At the daily pitch. That'd be a log in one day. Well, in leagues, yeah, but I'm talking about in the live game. So if you wanted to do 3 more raids in a week, you could. You could use your advanced time on it. I was looking at your Slayer tips. How are you not dying to Vorkath? So the big way I was surviving at Vorkath was I was standing between Zemo and Vorkath so that I could benefit from the lifesteal on both of them at the same time. And then I was no fooding it. But yeah, it more likely than not just comes down to your rotation. Or just remove the raids lockout completely. Yeah, you could also just do that. Dude, I want to see the GB per hour on doing 25-second Beastmaster kills. 100 kph. Here's old school links in the no raid time restriction. Cranked up the rate. And then if you did the hard mode raid, you got a guaranteed every... Ooh, that's cool. You got a guaranteed unique every raid you did. Yeah, that's fun. What am I trying to get from ED2? I'm trying to get leagues points. There are lots of league points up for grabs for doing ED2. I think there's 1 for Hydrix Dragons that we're going to progress on. And then 2, if I defeat the Blackstone Dragon, I get a bunch of points from that too. I think BSD is a 200 pointer. And then later on when we do Ambi, that's another 500 pointer as well. Basically, we're within striking distance of tier 7. And I thought a fun way to do that would be this. So we do ED2. We do ED3, we do Slayer, and that gets us tier 7, I think. I'm so thankful you guys picked Animal Wrangler for me. Bankers, no Animal Wrangler would have sucked. 87 def, huge. 200 for all mini bosses. Yeah, I am not going to do that. I've already done the Celestials as well. How did I get infinite prayer without infinite GP? The World Wakes was worth, I think it was 5 million prayer experience. All right, team, it's Verac time. Wish me luck. Surely we win. Oh my god, I'm getting meleeed. What? Why is it push? What the what? What? Wait, what is the boss doing? Why is he walking into me? Wait, what the hell? I've never seen that in my life. What? Now he's meleeing me from across the room. Game actually broke. Okay, now you're maging me. Melee from there? Do they code it a special ranged weakness? Okay, there we go. We are so back. He must have the melee relic. Oh yeah, for his attack range. True. Chat, we will not be breaking any kill records today. I'll be surprised if you get a kill, period. Nah, no, I got it. Oh no. Dude, I just lost my entire ult. I mean, okay, to be fair, was it actually gonna help? I'm eating a food every 2 auto attacks. This is so funny. Is Rail Crossbow better than Sun Spear? It is. Wait, sorry, Mox. What were we complaining about having bug drop rates? I just missed context. I saw the complaining about bug drop rates bit, but not the context. I was memeing on bosses having our relics. Ah, I got you. What percent damage should I do to avoid bad rates? I've seen a lot of people camping 50s, actually. Oh my god, he's only at half HP? Holy crap, I've never seen this fight for this long. Genuinely never in my life. I don't think I've ever heard this part of the song. Yo, what's cracking? We're not doing the best. It is kind of funny that with ranged and a full book, like, my DPM, according to my DPM meter, is genuinely 109,000. Like, that is worse than just necromancy conjures by themselves. But that is the extent. And it's not like my rotations are bad either. They're not bad. I'm actually using the correct abilities at the correct times. I've got a full book on. I've got some precise equilibrium perk action. I'm using Onyx bolts that give me extra damage. Just kind of in the trenches, man. Okay, we're 100k off. I think we need to do Slayer tomorrow, chat. To get a way to farm Reaper points, to get an Essence of Finality. I don't know how we're gonna do the clue part, but... like, I actually think a Dark Bow would probably double my DPM. Haha, you have to do clues. I sure do. I don't have any fortunate components, not one. Still, if that's my last thing I have to do to get an EOF, like, I will bang them out, right? Okay, Veraclith. And I mean this very genuinely. 707. Never again. Very, very genuinely. That was terrible. On to the next. 12 minutes later. Yeah, that wasn't great, was it? Yeah, that was pain. No ROTM for Dragonbane bolts. Yeah, it's funny that for melee you can make this sword without ROTM, but for ranged you need to do the quest. Rangers stay losing. Oh, you know what's gonna suck? This next bit is gonna be really, really bad. But we do it. Okay. Think if I stand around this corner, I can get them to stack up and then I can chin them. Dude, look at me go. I'm a genius, chat. Oh, yeah. Say goodbye to 100k DPM. Say hello to 200k DPM. We got a range level, 201k DPM. We're cooking. Wait, you can kill a higher dragons at the Slayer level in the dungeon? You can. And it should count for the task, too. That is 88 defense, 56 engineering, by the way. Yeah, getting 90 def is actually going to help a good bit. That's one that I'm looking forward to. Okay, we've got them stacked correctly. Yeah, this actually isn't so bad. As long as we can stack them and kill 2 at a time, like, it actually all goes completely fine. It counts for the Dragonstone task, but not the Hydrix one. Oh, really? Today I learned. Imagine if the range relic had Tunic and Slight instead of chins. Yeah, that'd be better for sure. Okay. It's almost time. I actually wonder if BSD goes better than Verakleth, because I feel like BSD, similar amount of HP. That's 57 engineering. All right, let's go. It's time. What do you guys think about the plan, by the way, to get a dark bow? The more I think about it, the more a dark bow EOF kind of makes sense to me. Like, we slay to get the Reaper points, to get the dark... Oh my god, I'm dying. To get the dark bow EOF. And then we could do Hydrix bolts. Easily, yeah. I just think we need something. Also, I'm dying. I've eaten a full amount of food. I'm still on phase 1 of this boss fight, by the way. I'm literally prayer flicking too, and I'm dying faster than I can eat the food. All right, let's go. It's hand time. Why not just clue for a Zebo EOF? The 1 in 512? Lodios VST runs pray for special attacks, so down from the autos. Yeah, the autos are really annoying at this boss. There are a lot of different eras of RuneScape when you play the game, and one of the big ones is you can tell when they moved away from chip damage and moved on to mechanic damage, and oh my god, what a great change. Whoever's idea that was. Well, the real question is, for Fortunates, what kind of clue should I do if I need 50 forwards? I would assume we should do easies. I just make the hidey holes? Yeah. I do also have my passage teleport, though. So maybe there's a world where we do... See, I was thinking elites might be kind of fun, but I also know that they're a lot slower. Wait, I would use an augmented pickaxe with the big boy pickaxe. I don't know. Elites are bad for forts. Okay, so we don't want to do elites for forts. And we don't want to do hards because of hidey holes. And outfit. Okay, so far so good, kind of. Easies are the best for forts? Okay, so we should just do easies then. Is the audio destroying anyone else's ears? Yeah, it's almost at the end. Yeah, this whole black hand section of the fight, the sound design is chalkboard. Okay, it's done now. But we don't mute the music because this part's hype. Okay, amazing. I did no damage. We're gonna get so many cycles of this, bro. The shadow overwhelms. New mechanic just dropped. Okay, we're going again. Actually, chat, I hope you guys like lore, because I think we're heading to lore phase. We are. Oh, we're not. Just kidding. I lied. I'm sorry for lying about lore. There we go. Done. Not done? Bro, when does it phase? Woo! I'm dying. Oh, we got it. Huge. More time. Dude, I've eaten over 100 food since Verak left. That's actually nuts, dude. Is it your favorite boss music? No. Amasket's one is sick. Zuk's one is sick. Rak's one's sick. Actually, my favorite one... Bit of a deep cut. Hold. It's from the Daughter of Chaos quest. And this is the song. It's sick. Oh no! What? Bro, we gotta do all of that again? I was trying to queue up my... I was trying to show you guys my favorite song. Is that a crime?
Bang, bang, and bang!
Pain. What a pain. Okay, I'm still gonna play the song though. It's sick. It's a really good song. This is Daughter of Chaos. You failed, not a moth.
Mission failed. We'll go next time.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite RuneScape track. I just think that it's crazy that RuneScape got this song just for a quest. I think it kind of speaks to the quality of RuneScape that we have quests that have just... You only listen to this once, but they're kind of sick. Yeah, this is definitely a deep cut pick for like favorite RuneScape track, but I quite like it. I think the thing I like about it is it feels like video game music. But like in a good way. Hi Octogake, how are you? I'm sure you're doing great now that you're clipping the worst moments of my life. Cover RS3 music is what made me fall in love with the game. Yeah, it's pretty top notch. Dude, the music team too, they're so wholesome. When I was working with the audio team, because I was at JegX like in 2022 to record a talk show, Oh my god. I met up with the audio team, and they literally, like, one of them had their newborn baby in the middle of the room, and they were just coming up with music with this baby, and everyone was just hanging out. It was like stepping into a portal into like the most wholesome. It was amazing. And then I got in the booth, and I got to get spitting. Also, easily by far the absolute hardest pick of RS guy. I'll find it. It's on Twitter. Was me in the booth laying down some bars for the Zamorakian Undercity. Someone said, who did you voice? The gnomes. No, so I was in the audio room with, it was Mod Ramen and Mod Sponge. They were recording the audio for all of the mini bosses in Elite Dungeon 4. And then I was there with my editor, Kochi, and myself. And at the end of, like, after they'd gone through a bunch of them, they're like, why don't you guys do some? And we were like, yes, please. Here, wait, I'll find it. Yes, I know this is dangerous. I'm not gonna die again, though. I'm not gonna die again. I'm focusing. I'm focusing. I'm focused. I'm focused. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I think. Wait, I'm still alive? Oh, the boss is almost there too, though. I think I found it, but we got a boss. We got a boss. I'll find it after the kill. Why don't we do that? That makes more sense, probably. But yeah. Anyway, this is Daughter of Chaos. I just think it's pretty cool that we got a banger like this just for a random quest. If you could voice any future content, what would you voice? I don't know. I think I would love to voice future content. I always find it really fun. Like, genuinely, if RuneScape wanted someone to do an audiobook for them for free, I literally would. I find it very fun. I also know a lot of people hate my voice, so it would be kind of a nice curse for the people that don't like the way my voice sounds. So that's really fun. Like, I love the idea that, I'm not going to say their name, but you guys all know who I'm talking about. When they pull up to the RS3 subreddit to complain about me, I'm just imagining if their favorite piece of content had my voice in their ears every time, it would be just so fun. One thing that I voiced before is, there was a Zuk helper plugin for the Alt1 toolkit, and that was a really fun one because he had me voice all of the alerts for Zuk. So as an example, if your prayer was running low, it would be me saying, hey, idiot, drink a prayer potion. Or your life points are low. Or there's a flame wall that's about to one-shot you from full HP. Move, stupid. And that was really fun because a lot of people learned Zuk from me yelling at them. It was really fun. That was a really, really cool experience for me, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's no one specific that I would want to voice. I think I am not a voice actor, and I would approach it from maximum humbleility. I.e., I would voice whatever people wanted me to voice, and I would not make any requests. Saren? Your voice is totally fine. It's not. It's deteriorating. You need a throat coat just to be able to speak. See, that is true, actually. That's facts. Person like voice much really going to me with yours. Cool. I'll take it. Yeah. It's like anything, right? I can't change what my voice sounds like. So... One of my friends voiced an injured guard in Birthorp. That's cool. Okay. Oh, I found it! Wait, no, there's a version of it with the parental advisory. That's what I need, chat. I need the parental advisory one. Okay, but yeah, I'll show you guys after this kill. Perfect. Whatever. I hate my own voice more than anyone else's. So the reason why you hate the sound of your own voice is because you're used to hearing what your voice sounds like, not through your ears, but through your bones. Fun fact. Which is why bone induction headphones are a thing. Pretty cool. But the way that it works is when you're speaking, your voice, it's not coming out of your mouth and then bouncing off a wall and then going into your ears. You're hearing it through your cartilage and through your bones. Right? Because your skin is a membrane. She ain't thick like that. Okay? So you don't like the sound of your voice, and nobody likes the sound of their voice psychologically. It's a fact. For that exact reason, which is that it sounds slightly off. Like, you get put in the uncanny valley of your own voice, because when you hear a replay of it, it's going to sound like it's not your voice. It's going to sound like your voice, but wrong. But that's what other people hear. But it's going to sound off to you, so you're going to hate your voice. Kind of fun, right? Cognition is so cool. Bone reduction headphones. It was like AirPods. No, I'll show you. Oh my god. I'm about to put y'all onto something. This is not sponsored at all. They just changed my life. Okay. After this, we'll do a brief show and tell. All right? Oh my god, my thing's broken. Oh, shit. Guys, please. Please. Saved. Okay, we're good. Banker's note, banker's note, banker's note. I don't need a full amount of restores. All right, saved. I like the sound of my voice. Yeah, some rare people, you know, if you're really full of yourself, maybe. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, most people have a thing where they hate their own voice. And there's a good reason for it. That's why I tell people, like, some people are like, how do you record yourself and stand listening to your voice? Like, I hate the sound of my voice. I could never be a YouTuber. And it's like, it's just something you get used to and you get over. But just remember that it applies to everybody, so can try to not be too self-conscious about it. Wouldn't it be a mix of through your bones and your ears? It would, but it's more your bones than your ears. Or it should be anyway. That's depending on your ears. Because as they say about ears, the bigger the ears, the bigger the ability to hears. Alright, Blackstone Dragon. I want my 200 league points, please. I beg. I plead. I win! Wow. Did I get a drop? No. I got 200 league points, though. Pretty cool. Sub 11. Bit of a world record. Bit of a speedster. Okay. Nice. I got Draconic Energies. Incredible. I mean, worth it for the points, though. We love points. Okay. So, sorry. This was when I went to Jagex. This was when I went to the big Jagex. So, some pictures. Okay. Did it. This was me laying down some bars for the Zamorakian Undercity. So that was fun. This was Mod Sponge, Kochi, and I waiting as Mod Ramen voiced the jailer in ED4, and he was going like, guards, and all this. He was going crazy in there. This was Mod Sponge, Kochi, and I outside of Jagex HQ, but the photo you've probably seen of this has me shortened to like here because people took this picture and then made me super short. which was kind of rude. This was a picture of Cambridge because it's really pretty. This was Kochi and I on the set of the show, setting it up for the first time. Very fun. This was me getting lost on my way to Jagex and running into a bunch of random cows, because that's just a thing, apparently. The sleeves of my jacket are a little long. Okay, I wish to be left alone, all right? All right? It was a child size extra large, and I'm a child size medium, okay? I wish to be left alone. And then that was the rundown. Wait, what else was I gonna show and tell? I was gonna show and tell something. I just forgot what it was. Oh no. Wait, what were we talking about? Headphones. Yes. Okay. I'll put y'all onto something. Okay. So these are bone headphones. They're called Shocks. They're waterproof. They're good for running and for sports. I got them initially for running. Bone induction headphones. The thing that is sick about them is you can listen to music. It sounds really, really good. The Bone phones, kind of. Okay, fair. So it sounds super high quality. You listen to music. Everything sounds amazing. They're great when you're running because you don't get your ears covered at all. So yeah, I actually love them. So they're designed like this for running, so they don't move around ever. But yeah, they don't go in your ear at all. So I really like them. They're waterproof. They're everything proof. The battery lasts like 20 hours. Yeah, I freaking love these things. I use them every single day. Even when I'm like walking around my house. The brand is Shokz. Shokz. But yeah. They feel like magic. Yeah, they really do. I genuinely, I have not used my earpods a single time since getting these. Just because it feels like there's nothing on my head. There's nothing covering my ears. If I'm socializing with someone, I can do that. I can listen to my music, and I'm not going to get hit by a car. How waterproof? They make ones that you can swim with. So you can listen to music while you're swimming. So, very, very good. I forgot I'm wearing those when I actually love them. Can you hear someone talking with the music? Yeah, it depends how loud you turn it. But yeah, it doesn't cover your ears. But yeah, anyway, I'm a fan. Not an ad, not sponsored or anything. Just a product that I got for my birthday 2 years ago from my brother, and I use them every day. But yeah. Very cool. How does it feel to have 1,000 viewers a day for 3 weeks? I haven't been looking at my view count because it scares me. But thank you guys for the support. Genuinely, what I do is I have my view count off usually, and then like every couple hours I'll click on it really quick just to see how things are doing, because obviously it's real-time feedback as to if people are enjoying what they're witnessing. So yeah, this is usually what it looks like to me, is I don't look at any of it, and then I'll check. I'll be like, okay, wow. Or I'll occasionally check that, or I'll occasionally check that. But yeah, because I find when they're on constantly, I'm constantly monitoring, right? I'm constantly like, oh, the view count went up by 4. Did I do something better? And then in reality, it's just like literally, I don't know, someone else ended stream or someone else started stream. But yeah, anyway. How do you get a Fang Ataraxi? You start the boss fight with magic gear on. Or magic weapons on. And it should work. The Bumpy Potato. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Very kind. Diabist Foe. It was really cool PVMing with him. I hope he comes back after his bingo thing, because I would love to do some gaming with him. Why don't you play OSRS? Chat, you know what to do. First time OSRSer. Believe it or not, it's because I don't like the game as much as this one. How long have I been playing RS? About 20 years, actually. Yeah, a good about 20 years. Big Kinky Cat. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm going to clarify. Not the sub like the one that you might be thinking. The sub like the subscription. It just feels like based on certain factors, I may need to... The sandwich. Are you gay? I am not. Fastest way to unlock grapes. Do the mini quest? Another cook? Bro said, oh, good. What? In the big... What? Okay, no. You ain't gonna fit in here. I'm sorry. You ain't gonna fit in here. I apologize. I don't apologize. Bro did not suss out the community at all. Bro walked in and was like... that's funny. Unlucky. Well... In the big 2025. Okay, team... Team, on that note, you read the room like it was hieroglyphs. Yeah, you know that like awkward moment where you like, you meet a new friend group and you like try to fit in. So maybe you like crack a joke or something to like suss out like, you know, and then sometimes it hits and you're like, "Ha, I did it. Amazing. It worked." And then sometimes you just completely miss. That was a brand new chatter. They just bungled it. Unlucky. Margo Boy, thank you for 3 months. Appreciate it. Okay. With that said, guys, I am actually going to call it here for today's stream a super short, underworking, disgusting, terrible short stream. Unbelievable. But I am heading over to my friend's house to celebrate Friendsgiving, which is where friends get together and celebrate Thanksgiving. I am bringing stuffing, and my brother is picking me up shortly, and then we're going to head over there. So yeah, with that said, we got our Zuk cape. I had a lot of fun. We got our full book. I had a lot of fun. I will see you guys tomorrow for a real stream, a proper stream. I'll see you guys then. Take care, everyone. Thank you all so much for the fun day. I had a blast, and I'll see you next time. Have a great evening. And I'm going to raid over to, let's see who's live and doing what, where. Let's see. I am going to send you guys over to Luca, who's trying to do blindfolded Zuk. Because, brother, it doesn't seem to be going very well. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time.
Okay, well.